ejima or hindi bona boy.
Yeah.
Twin. Doc. Kedu. We have boy ejima. Kedu to say what akoni ejima na family.
Okay. Ejima or twins bo oge mmadu di ime or nwanyi di ime more ye carry go fun one. Actually, or in most cases, when a pregnancy results from in production of a baby or one baby, but when we have more than one, we call it twin or multiple gestation or multiple pregnancy. So it's a product of one pregnancy that results in the production of more than one offspring. That's what is called twin.
Okay, before now, I kali ebua highest data. But these days, I ma 5.
Yes.
Ma 6.
Ma 7.
Ma 7. So, na abia na medical terms,
okay, those ones are called high multiples. If we have more than one pregnancy, more than 2, that is twin. Other ones are called higher multiples. And so they result, most of those ones that result in 5, 6, 7, they are not almost natural. Most of them result from artificial fertilization. Artificial fertilization. When the sperm cell is harvested and it's done, is fused to the egg outside the womb and now implanted back into the woman. Most of those ones are artificial fertilization that result in that higher multiples. But naturally, you can have 1, 2, you can have 3.
Naturally, how does it come about?
Okay.
Twins, man and woman sleep as husband and wife,
okay,
hoping to have a baby at the end of the day, but they now have 2,
more than
3.
Yeah.
How?
Even 7.
Okay. Now, in normal pregnancy or in single pregnancy that is called singleton, now the sperm cells fuses with the egg and produces an offspring, the zygote that forms the embryo. Now, when the single cell fertilizes an ovum or egg of the woman, and instead of the egg remaining 1, instead of the zygote that is formed remaining 1, is split into 2. There you have monozygotic twins, because there are different types of twin pregnancy. That one is called it means that the egg, the zygote that is formed splits into 2.
Okay.
That they are coming from one formation. As they are coming from one zygote, from one offspring. That splits into 2.
Vox Papa ni geno. Like he na kowa now, no one I say nejimabo ihu omimi.
Yes.
From he na kowa now, odigiko ihu omimi n'ezioku ka ejimabo.
Actually, pregnancy as it is also a mystery. Pregnancy is also a mystery. It's also a mystery from God. The same way with twin pregnancy. And it's a mystery. So, like I was saying before, if we now have one that split into 2, we have monozygotic twins. And those twin pregnancies, you see them being identical. Because it is what formed this one that formed this one. So they are 100% the same. But when we have like 2 eggs released by a woman or 3, and they are fertilized by different sperm cells, they develop into dizygotic twins or polyzygotic twins. Those ones are different.
Man, when you release one egg, okay, release the
sperm cells.
Sperm cells. Or release the or release the ebua moito. Fanata banyasi mufu akwa. I am wejima.
No, it's only one egg that is permitted to fertilize one.
Okay,
yes.
Okay,
actually, it doesn't really happen. Only one sperm cell fertilizes one egg. Once it's fertilized, another one will not enter again.
It's not
now, when that one is formed, it can that fusion can split into 2, and they form
Obule ejima. Identical twins.
twins.
Ejima ilo onwefa.
Yes.
Odima.
They are the same thing, 100%.
Ndị na-ege anyị ntị, ọ bụrụ na ịkpọ anyị na akara telefon adị na telivishọn gị, ịjụ anyị ajụjụ ma ịbụ ejima, ọkwa na eburo, ọ bụrụ na achọ inweta ejima, doctor na ebe a to give you an answer to that. O nwere ma achọ ka anyị na-ebe anya na ya. From ndị gwa anyị okwu ha si na ihe omume si n'aka Chineke. Mmadụ ịbụ ejima ọghọm dị na ya ka sọsọ blessing.
Okay, enwekarị ha ọghọm dị na ya as long as the person has been given birth to, as long as the person has come into this world. But there are some complications when the babies are inside the womb. But as long as the woman has carried the babies to term and is delivered and they are alive, there's actually no much complications. Okay. In pregnancies, like when there is twin gestation, now there's what is called vanishing twin. The babies have formed two. At that early stage, one vanishes. One disappears and is absorbed. And it's only one that is delivered. That one can happen. She might not know. She might not know. She might not know. Yes. And those ones happen more when that one can now be miscarriage. Because sometimes you see a woman that is pregnant bleeding and had miscarriage, obviously no miscarriage, but the pregnancy continues. At that point, what it means is that one of the babies is lost, but one is still there. Yes. Yes. Some of the complications that some of the complications that can also arise can affect the woman. One of them is that in the early pregnancy, those symptoms like or something will be so high in that early time. It's called exaggerated symptoms or early pregnancy symptoms.
Is it in all the
exaggerated?
Cases?
Not in all the cases, but most times.
Okay.
So
yes. So times 2 or times 3.
And as the baby is growing, the woman will be having more pressures symptoms, feeling more heavy, having all the symptoms of pregnancy exaggerated.
The mama na ndị a for no nyanya na bụ ejima ka ha bụ identical ya ndị yiri onwe ha ejima na abọ yiri onwe ha ka bụ for me for ha yiri onwe ha.
Yes.
Okay.
Fa yiri onwe fa bet.
Now onwe ha na-ekwu onye nke bụ ụzọ na onye nke ọzọ so ya mana ha bụ ejima onwe nke tọrọ ibi ya kọdụrụ anyị akụkọ maka nke ahụ.
Okay, normally
being identical and the one that is first and the one that is second.
Okay, actually, from what I saw, they are male and female, and they can be identical because most identical twins comes from monozygotic gestation, which we explained before. One distinct, facially they look alike, but they are not identical. Every identical twins are same sex.
Okay.
In all cases. Except in some rare cases like in Turner syndrome, which is rare. But in all cases, every identical twins must be same sex. Now, they are dizygotic twins because they are different sex. They look alike because they are from the same family. Now, they share 50-50% of their genetic makeup. And unlike we said before, the identical twins must share 100% of their genetic makeup because they are from the same zygote.
But there are
So-
still twins that are of the same sex that are unidentical.
Yes,
That
yes,
are not identical
sure, yes,
twins. At least I know I
yes.
have one.
All identical twins are same sex, but not all same sex are identical.
Okay, that's what I was.
Now, like you said,
The first, that's
being the first and the second,
Second, yeah.
actually is the one that comes first.
is the senior.
The one that comes out of the womb first, that is taken as the first. Like the leading twin. When we during pregnancy antenatal, we say this one is the leading twin, the one that is positioned in the lower segment more than the other one.
But if
So
it
that one
happens
comes
like,
out first.
Esau and Jacob case, whereby one shoot out his
And the other one put his head, and then they start pushing one in and bringing the other one out.
So, does that in any way affect their growth and their performance in life? The
Being
one
the-
that comes first and the one that comes last.
Not really. Whether the one that comes first and the one that comes second, except if there's a complication with the second one. Because there's sometimes you might deliver the first and the second one is retained. It's called retained second twin. And that one might suffer maybe asphyxiation, as in might have some loss of oxygen or reduced oxygen into the brain. So that one might
Ọkwa Igbo
affect
onye Igbo biko
the person's
eweniwe o nwere
performance.
ihe m chọrọ ịjụ.
Ị na-ajụzi ya ịgwata anyị experience gị as a twin because
Okay.
ọ ejima ka ịbụ.
Okay,
Aha.
ihe m chọrọ ịjụ bụ
putting it
ọ na-abụ ejima nwụọ
Okay.
asị na ejima nke ọzọ
Yeah,
ama nje ebe
Ama afọ ozu nwanne
ama
ya.
mfu ozu nwanne ya because na example bụ mgbe nke mụnwa nwụrụ agwarọdị m na ọ nwụrụ. So after ka ọ nwụchazi, my elder brother who was a pastor insisted that I must come
Okay.
before eventually wee bịazie, but mgbe ahụ enyichaghị. So kedu ihe ịmago, because o nwere an issue that came up on a platform, somebody wee na-akọwa na ọyị ya nwaanyị na ejumi ya nwụ, wee na-ajụ ndị mmadụ kedu na ihe a bụ na eji anọ na ya kịta, that thing na-ekwesịghị do away with it and stuff like that. O nwere ihe nwere ike ịkọwala anyị gbasara nka.
That's ọ bụ omenala Igbo ka ọ dị medical.
Okay, I think it's tradition. And
It's
it's not. It doesn't have any medical interpretation. Whether one will see the other one or one will not see the other. Or maybe psychological too. Maybe because of the way they are bonded more than the normal babies. So they feel that if this one sees this one, person might also die too, or might not be able to bear the shock. I think it's just psychological and tradition.
So invariably, are you saying there is no way the life of this person can influence the life of the other person, those who are twin?
As long as they are living,
As long as they are living.
they have different life to live. Even though they might share most of their genetic makeup the same, if they are identical, but they are different entities. They are different personalities.
Everything in them is complete. All the organs,
Is complete.
everything. Because they shared one zygote, they didn't share hearts, they did
Yeah.
not share kidney,
Yeah,
they did not share liver. They
those that share one zygote, they separate inside the womb and they are different.
And what do you think happened
If they
to
don't
all these
separate-
Siamese
Siamese
twins? What
yes.
happened?
Now, in that case, the zygote that is formed actually supposed to separate around the 8th of intrauterine life. Now, if it doesn't separate around that day 8 and gets to around the 12th and now start separating, most cases they don't separate completely. So any part that doesn't separate now remains like that, and the baby grows and is delivered like that.
Nice.
So they can share some part of the body, some maybe some. If they don't share a major organ, these days we know that they are being separated.
In a word of conclusion, because time is no more on our side, what's your message to those who are twins and those who are intending, those who love twins and want to have it?
Okay. Now, those that are twin, they are blessed, just like others are blessed. And those that want to have twin like me, Actually,
You want to have?
who's about to have twins?
You want to have twins?
Personally, I want to have 4.
Yes. Who's about to have twins like me? Most times it happens spontaneously. It happens spontaneously. Like there are some cases that okay, the highest incidence of twin gestation in the whole world is in Nigeria. It's in the Yoruba land.
Really?
Yoruba has the highest incidence of twin gestation because of there's a particular type of yam they eat
Really?
that contains yes.
Oh, but you didn't tell us that. That's
So-
what you eat to have.
Yeah,
twins.
so most of them they have up to 40% chances.
And maybe you've gotten the yam.
Not really, not really. It's their natural food.
No, because you said you wanted twins, you could find out the
Yeah,
kind of
I-
yam.
That is the yam,
I will
or
go
is
there
it
and find
just,
out.
It's not. It's
I'll
not.
look for it.
It's proven.
It's proven
It's
it's
proven.
the yam.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. Now,
Okay.
those that want to have twin, the higher occurrence of twin happens along the lineage of the woman.
Okay.
Now, if a woman has twin-
Dr. Somto Oguonu, I want to thank you very much for really joining us.
Okay.
We appreciate all your contributions toward the discussion of this issue, life as a twin, or life as twins. We want to thank you very much. Hopefully, we're going to be back again some other time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And you out there, we thank you for your contributions. You didn't get us, however, don't worry. Let's stay together on the other side for our other program that is Countdown. News of the Hour comes next.